at us, man. You people hate us, man. That's what we enduring. And all the afflictions that we catch in our everyday life. You know, we get looked at funny. People look at us like we aliens, like we not on this planet Earth. You know, so-called humans. Man, that shit is fucked up. And people are cold. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord is coming back and he's gonna set everything straight. But they have a quote that says what? There can't be peace without war. You know what I'm saying? You people don't even know what peace is. We're preaching onto you peace, but you hate it. So guess what? The Lord is gonna come back and kill you himself.
Right.
And he's gonna show you what peace is. Keep reading, bro.
Verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
Hey, that's another sign of the end. Because again, when the apostles were in Jerusalem and in the Middle Eastern part of the earth, there was no way for this gospel to be preached throughout the whole earth. You know what I'm saying? So this again is another sign that we're actually in the end, not just because hey, when the Lord died, that was the beginning of the end right there. The whole earth went into chaos. You know what I'm saying? The Romans destroyed Jerusalem. Esau started ruling with his wicked ass. You know, destroying our people, had us fleeing all into Africa, put us in captivity in the transatlantic slave trade. That was the beginning of the end. But we're talking about the end when the Lord comes back. This is the real end. Because it started with him and it's going to end with him. You know what I'm saying? When he comes back, that's when the end of the world is. That's when the kingdom of heaven is established. That's when the children of Israel is going to be back into their land. Not those fake Jews that's in the land of Israel right now. The Lord didn't come back yet again. So those cannot be the Lord's people, right? That can't be them. Go ahead, brother.
As a matter of fact, Amalek over there, the so-called white man, all right, which the so-called Jews over there in Israel, they're Amalek. They went back to Amalek, all right? And they claim that they don't believe in the Messiah. They didn't believe that the Messiah came, and yet they call themselves Jews, all right? How can you call yourself Jews? All right, and as a matter of fact, the Lord, YAHWASHI, he came out, he sprang from the tribe of Judah, man. So how the hell can you say that the Messiah didn't exist? He didn't come in all this kind of folly, man, this kind of bullshit. You know, that's just a clear sign that those are imposters, man. All right, and if you don't see that, man, then you know you got to be really out of your mind, because obviously, all right, Esau goes back to the cave. And what did Cain do? He killed his brother Abel. And that was a curse that that stemmed from Cain all the way down to Esau. That he would get a pigmentation, man. That's a curse. Alright, and Esau means Aishashua, which goes in the Hebrew, which means he is wasted away. He's not white, he's red. Alright? So, I mean, hey man, the so-called white man, they got a lot, they have a lot to pay for, man. Alright? And it's gonna be a glorious thing to see BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI put a foot down their fucking asses in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
That's right.
And you people out there, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
And you people out there that just don't see to get to understand that Esau, all right, is a sworn enemy, man. Oh yeah, God loves everyone. Let's spread peace. You know, let's spread hope. How the fuck can you spread peace and hope Khan, man?
Are you spreading peace and hope with nuclear missiles?
Yeah. How can you spread peace and hope?
They really had us tricked. And that's why you Jake. Yeah, he put that damn petrol down.
You put everybody in debt. You got children and family. You drop bombs on the children in the Middle East. But you about love. That's in Daniel 3 shall come in peace. Which shall be called many. You know what I'm saying?
Second chapter.
Hey, and that's why I was trying to get this point out, man. That's why you 2/3 got to be destroyed, because we're basically telling you what's going on, but you don't want to hear. You're forbearing the words of the Heavenly Father and His Son. So therefore, when He comes back, He's going to be justified to put you to death. Because a lot of you people have been indoctrinated by this white supremacy Christianity, right? That's what we call it, or as the Elder Apostle Tahar likes to say, plantation Christianity. Right? You learn that God loves everybody and He doesn't kill and all of this. You learned that in slavery, nigga. You learned that when you was on the damn field picking cotton and you was fucking cleaning the white man's feet. That's when you learned that. So you got to do away with that shit. There's a new gospel that's being preached, all right? Just like the Lord, when He came, they thought He was preaching some whole new shit, that He was just changing everything. Hey, we're not changing nothing. We're going back to the old ways. The so-called white man changed it up. And you niggas fell for it. Hey, we fell for it too. But the Lord revealed it unto us, and now we coming out here to you, you know what I'm saying, to preach to you the gospel. Because this is the gospel. This is good news. Whether you agree or not, we're telling you that you have a kingdom, basically, that the Lord prepared for you already. You so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Lord, YAHWASHI, already prepared a kingdom for you, man. It's already ready. It's waiting for your dumb ass, man. For you to wake up. That's what it's waiting for. It's already ready. The woman is waiting. We got women waiting for us, man. Waiting for us to go and get it. You know what I'm saying? But niggas want to be niggas, man. They rather just fucking pop on a slut that got HIV and he don't even know. Smoke on a blunt and eat a bacon, egg, and cheese. That's what you niggas is about, man.
That's the truth, man.
Munchies and fucking hoes.
That's the truth,
man. You made an excellent point, you know, concerning the gospel, right? And this gospel is really only for the elect, man, right? Whether you Jakes out, they want to believe it or not, right? This is the gospel of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, man.
Right.
This is the only gospel on the planet Earth, all right, that you should really be considering, man.
This is the gospel.
Yeah, this is the gospel. Yeah, quad, bro. All right.
Ain't no other gospel. Ain't no other gospel.
Right.
Esau.
No, come on. Paul said that. He said if anybody come preaching any other gospel other than what you have learned. You know what I'm saying? So we learned this through the spirit and power of YAHWASHI from the elders and apostles of GREATMILLSTONE. That's where we learned this truth. And this is the gospel. There's no other gospel, man. There's no other good news for you niggas, man. What other good news do you have, man? This is the only thing that's telling you that you're gonna prosper in the next world, but you don't even want it, bro. So you rejecting eternal life. You ungrateful niggas, man. That's what you are. You niggas are ungrateful. You 2/3, you so-called Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are ungrateful niggas. The Lord is promising you a kingdom and you rejected it. You rather live in this wicked ass society, man. You rather live in a society that these women is killing babies every day, man. Killing millions of babies every year. Y'all people want to stay in this fucking society, man. The Lord is talking about a fucking new kingdom that's gonna be righteousness throughout the entire planet Earth. And you niggas want America. That's what you want. You want Brownsville. You want Queensbridge. You fucking niggas,
fucking
man.
block
I hate
niggas, man.
bro. I hate you. Let's get back to the point. I hate you niggas, bro.
Yeah, you niggas would rather go. You niggas would rather go to the 99 cents store and get a roll, all right? Bacon, egg, and cheese, man. This is Matthew
Cigarillo.
This is Matthew 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all of the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Hey, that's a stumbling block too for you people in the world that you don't even study the Bible. But when we read that, see, God loves everybody, but you don't even study the Bible. You don't read the Bible. You probably don't even pray. And if you do, you pray into Jesus and God. Those are not even the Lord's name. His name is YAHWASHI. So that when it said preach the gospel for witness unto all nations, that don't mean everybody's going to be saved. It just said a witness to all nations. How does that mean salvation?
This is all nations. Everybody.
It says witness for all nations. What does that mean? All nations are going to witness this gospel.
Yep.
That's happening through the YouTube, all right? The unicorn, the internet. Right? And even right now, right? You see these Moabites, these Edomites, Elams, Ishmael, you know what I'm saying? Ham. Every nation is out here. That's why this is called the melting pot. This country is known as the melting pot because all nations here in America.
Many waters.
Right, the war, right. Yeah, the many waters of the people, right. So that's why this gospel has to be preached as a witness to all nations. It don't mean all nations are going to be saved. And also, another point, real quick, these people on this sign, I'll get the sign. These people have been scattered throughout the whole entire planet Earth. They've been scattered into every nation under the sun. So this gospel has to be preached to all nations to draw out the elect of these people, man. That's why the gospel got to be preached to all nations.
So you got the unicorn.
Right. It's called confusion of face when you read the book of Daniel. Right? Because of our transgression against the Heavenly Father, He cursed us with confusion of face. He got Israelites looking like Moabites. You got Israelites that look like gooks, man. and they Israelite. That's a heavy lot for you. You know, and if you have a confusion of face like that, man, just through the spirit, you must have did a heavy judgment, you know? You must have did some wicked ass shit. And that's a heavy judgment. The Lord actually making you look like a brute, man, that's a curse. Just like I said, the confusion of face. So we're looking for the Israelites everywhere. This is not about skin color. This is not about being a black Hebrew Israelite. All right, this is not about being black skin. All 12 tribes are not black, all right? The northern kingdom is the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans. For a lot of you idiots out there that don't believe that, you need to do your research. You know what I'm saying? There's too much evidence that proves it, man. Even Esau himself said it. The devil himself has said that the northern kingdom of Israel is the Latinos and Native Americans, but you stupid ass niggas still don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Just get back to the point, bro.
Verse 15. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand.
Right, whoso readeth, let him understand. Which is telling you what, not everybody can understand what this is saying. It's clear, it's pretty clear what it says. The abomination of desolation is 70 AD, which is the fucking Edomites, man, Esau, the so-called white people. You are the abomination of desolation. You are the ones who destroyed our people. Back in 70 AD in the land of Jerusalem, and then back here in America in 1619. Even before that, 1492. Yeah, it started around 60 AD, but it didn't really fully commence till 70 AD. That's when the temple was actually ripped down. That's the abomination of desolation that the Lord spoke about. And it's going to happen once again. It already happened, but it's going to happen once again in these last days. This so-called white man, all right, with his FEMA, the UN, NATO, they're going to pretty much try to lock down the entire planet Earth. They're going to destroy all religion. They're going to do away with Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Rastafarian. They're going to do away with all religion, and you're going to have one world religion, which is what they want you to believe. Yep. With an RFID microchip in your hand, which is the mark of the beast spoken about in Revelation 13 and 16. This beast is going to try to put a chip inside your body, man, to brand you as a damn cattle, as a cow, as his property. You know what I'm saying? That's the abomination of damn desolation. That's the abomination of desolation. The so-called white man, the devil.
Yeah, so, here it is. Sorry, this is me. Go ahead. All right, now, see, this is the point. You niggas got the energy to go watch Love and Hip Hop and all this type of bullshit, but yet you can't find the time to watch a single video of being edified with shit, man. Right. You know? Because here it is, you got animals getting chipped now, man. You know, dogs are getting chipped now. You know, yeah, like most of they big and shit.
They really promoted it. His brother shared a video. You know, if you check it out on his channel, he shared a video of these animals getting chipped, man, and Esau is really pushing it. Esau is really pushing that chip in your mind, man. He's really conditioning you to take the chip. I was watching that video, I'm like, boy, yo, if I didn't have the spirit, man, if I didn't have these scriptures, yo, I would have got got. That would have sold me right there. These niggas is really trying to advertise it like it's a damn product or some shit. Like this really is gonna become a lifestyle. Man. Yeah, it's a lifesaver shit. Yeah. They say you can save your pets and all this shit.
Imagine Esau said, imagine you got into an accident or something, you got hospitalized, and then you don't have your information on you. You don't have information on you. So what they can do now is just scan your chip, and it has all your medical records. You know, it has your name. You know, it has everything about you. You know, because what Esau, he wants to control everything. You know, he wants to control every living thing on the planet. Because Esau, he chipping dolphins and fishes too. You know what I'm saying? How you chip a fucking fish? You're gonna track every fucking thing. That's why the scriptures say he wanna be the Most High. Because only the Most High has control over everything. But he wanna be able to do that also. You know? Yeah. And that's why also Esau, another way he wants to be the Most High, he wanna have eyes everywhere. By what?
Satellites.
Yeah, by satellites, by cameras on every corner. That's a scripture say the eyes of the Lord are in every place, as I said earlier. So Esau, he trying to have his eyes in every space like the Most High, by these cameras and satellites and shit like that.
Hey, look, let this brother read the scripture. We're gonna go into the point that you just saying.
Matthew verse 24, chapter 24, verse 22. Yeah, 22. Okay. And except those days should be shortened.
Right, those days, again, this whole chapter is talking about the last days. So unless those days shall be shortened, keep reading.
There should no flesh be saved.
There shall no flesh be saved. What is that talking about? That's talking about the trees, the animals, humans, man, plants, everything, fishes, like the brother just said. You got this man chipping fish. There shall no flesh be saved, except what? Those days shall be shortened. What else is said?
Except, but for the elect's sake.
For the elect's sake, the word elect means, it goes back to the Greek word eklektos, which means chosen. All right, chosen for what? When you expound on the definition, chosen for salvation, because no flesh shall be saved except for the elect's sake. It's very clear. It's not a mystery. It's telling you straight up that the elect is going to be saved, nobody else. Keep reading.
Those days shall be shortened.
Right, those days shall be shortened for the elect's sake. Because we cry out to the Lord every day, every night, man. Every time we have breath to breathe, we praying out to the Lord. Please don't make me take that chip. Please save me. Please make me part of one of your elect. You know what I'm saying? So the days are going to be shortened for the elect's sake, not for anybody else. Because you people, a lot of you people know about the chip too. That's the funny thing. A lot of these people know that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip, but they don't give a damn. They don't believe in the prophecies, man. They don't believe in the words of the Heavenly Father and His Son. They don't believe in it.
Some of them do believe, but they just they put it right off the day of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like destruction is gonna come, but not for the next 30, 50 years. You know what I'm saying? It's a big bad America, you know. Big bad America can't be taken down anytime soon. You know. That's all I tell my uncle in the world, right?
Fucking nigga, man. Satan, man. I'm just Satan, man.
Yeah, so you know, I told my uncle in the world, I told him about the destruction coming and stuff like that. And then he gonna tell me, oh, why I'm worried about stuff going on in other leagues. And then he gonna say that America got another at least 50 years. At least 50 years. You know what I mean? So hey, they trust in Egypt. Like it says in Isaiah, it says for them not go down to Egypt for help. They trust in the chariots and horses for their minute. Why? Because they trust in the chariots and horses of America, which is what the modern day technology that he has, the tanks that he has, the weapons that he has, and stuff like that.
These people trust in the police. They don't think none of this could happen. And what we're saying, because police is walking around with guns. Like they do shit, man. Niggas get killed in the hood every day, man. Niggas get shot every day. These cops don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, all of these cops, all of these government agencies are all with this, man. They all with this chip thing. They all know about it and they down for the New World Order. Which it's just that you niggas, you don't know, you have no idea what's going on. Because you're not reading these scriptures. It's all outlined in the Bible. We're reading it. Those days shall be shortened for the elect. What's those days? The days of the hour of temptation, right? The days of tribulation. The days that is spoken about in the book of Daniel, that it shall be like no other. You know what I'm saying? That's the days, the day of the Lord, man. The day of YAHAWASHI. Which a lot of movies depict it as what? An alien invasion, just so you can get a better understanding. A rapture, you know what I'm saying? Because that word ain't even in the Bible. A rapture or alien invasion, end of the world, it's all the same thing. It's known in the Bible as the day of the Lord. And it's a day of gloominess and darkness and no light. It's a day of death and destruction. Now we're going to keep reading on this. Yeah, hold that. We're going to read on this.
Verse 23. If any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not.
Right, believe it not. So what is this implying? That there's going to be a fake second coming. That's why this so-called white man got things like Project Bluebeam, right, which is basically a technology where he could create holograms. And you niggas seen it. They had Tupac on stage. They had Tupac walking around. Niggas thought it was real. You know what I'm saying? They had a hologram of Michael Jackson on stage, and you niggas thought it was real. You know what I'm saying? It looks so real. It looks so realistic. But guess what? The so-called white man, he's the devil. So he's gonna use that technology, all right, to fake a second coming. So we gotta get from the top.
Then, if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not.
Right, believe it not. So don't believe when these people start saying, oh look, Jesus is coming from the sky. look, it's Jesus Christ. He's coming with clouds and he has flowers for the children. He got balloons and teddy bears. Don't believe it. Because read the last one.
It says,
This is the last verse.
or there, believe it not.
Right, believe it not. Now read that in Luke, what you was holding. Read that in Luke.
It says Luke 12 and 49.
This is how you're going to know when the Lord comes back.
I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled?
Right, the Lord said that. That's in red letters, man. The Lord himself said that out of his mouth. He basically said when he comes back to this earth, he's sending fire upon the planet earth. So what is all this talk about? Jesus loves everybody, and he's coming to save all mankind from their own damnation and all of this stuff. Where is that in the Bible? Because the Lord said he's coming to send fire on the earth. And what will it be already kindled? You know what that means? That means there's already going to be fire on the planet earth when he gets here. So you already seeing all the prophecies line up. Matthew 24, what was that? Luke 12. All of these scriptures are lining up perfectly to show you that the Lord is not coming back for peace. Right? He even said that himself. You can get that real quick.
Luke 12 and 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on the earth, I tell you, nay, but rather division.
Right, but rather division. So this is the division right here. This line right here is separating us, all right, the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel from the rest of you niggas and heathens. All right, there's divisions that's being made on the planet Earth right now, spiritually. You know, people are waking up to the so-called white man's wickedness, even people of the other nations. You Elamites and Israelites over there in the Middle East, you starting to realize how wicked the white man is. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying they starting to realize how wicked he is. Yeah, 2 Corinthians about 2 and 11. Go back to that.
Verse 24, for there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Right, there you go, elect again. There's the word elect. You came to not teaching about a damn elect. Damn elect, Salaki, excuse my language. You came to not teaching about a blessed elect, man. You don't even use the word elect. That's not even in your vocabulary, man. Yeah.
Hey, you know what's funny, man? You got an energy to sit down in front of a computer, all right, and scoff and talk shit about other men.
Right.
But yeah, you can't. Yeah, there's not even a single video of you doing the same thing this brother's doing, right? Edifying the church, man, the elect.
Right.
Yeah, that's all.
All right.
He has so much energy to sit down. Him and YAHAWAH, they got too much energy to sit down and scoff from other men, but don't want to put that energy into being on the hedges. You know, it's too cold. They're not gonna get out there. I mean, even when it's hot, they don't be out here every week.
Yeah, they're not men of the Lord, man. That's what it comes down to. They're not men of the Lord. So at the end of the day, what's that?
Wait, man, but you gotta figure that out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Read it one more time.
For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, in so much that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Right, and then basically this is being set up right now. This is why you have your white supremacy, Christianity. This is why you have your thing called Catholicism, Roman Catholicism, which the word Roman Catholicism goes back to